Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. William with the sub and the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Be on the move, on the never slip, keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real lives all the time, standing on it. If we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shit, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who did? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's up all day. Now we on road, keep us smoking in the hallway. Now we got shows, boys feeling like Broadway. Always look both ways, even on a crossway. Driving down Crossway, our town Barclays. Really on big tank, came up a small way. Championship ring, baby, that's a ball game. Oh, she want a low back, baby, that's small change. Yeah, that money talk. If we ain't cool, then cut me off. No breaking news, don't run your mouth. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. Thought it was a plug, now he running off. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips. Don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives all the time. Standing on it. If we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shit. Red cup, blue strips, new phone. Who did? No, we don't allow it. Whoa. Don't do that. We the best coming out of BK. I thought you knew that. Step up in the function. All these women like who that got me looking like money. Yeah, they love me. Yeah, true that. Big racks, new bag, new swag. We ain't cutting no slack. Why they mad? Don't do that. See them coming no mad. 6 feet, hold back. How we got it? Don't act. Don't do that. Nah, cause they ain't never put us on. Now they wanna come around and see what's going on. Nah. And we don't follow protocols. We some kings like sis, no waterfall, ISO. What you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips. Don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lives all the time. Standing on it. If we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shit. Red cup, blue strips, new phone. Who did? No, we don't allow it.
You said you want a bad one. Well, baby, I'm as bad as they come. You said you wanna have one. Yeah, you pick the hottest under the sun. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your word. If I'm more than what you bargain for. Fun to flirt, but promise to deliver. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. We really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. Are you? You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful to someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You said you want a real one. Well, it don't get no realer than the realest one. Baby, can you handle it? If you really want it, better come get you some. But be careful what you wish for. Make you eat your word. If I'm more than what you bargained for. Deserve, but you ain't finished it. Much is required. Cause look at what I'm giving you. You ain't really ready for real. You ain't even ready for real. You ain't really ready. Won't be faithful. Someone ungrateful. I can't try to make you if you ain't you ain't really ready for real. No,
So if you pause this on the playback, if you ever take me to court, you will see I have clearly put the fair use. I also am saying this second hand. So all this mess is not the source of me. So don't come for me. Let's start.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the speaker, I'm in it. Chase score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win, 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 win. I'm a 10.
Hey y'all, what's up? As you can see, I'm again in a swimming suit. I'm again near some goddamn water. I refuse to go near any place that looks hot till this damn weather gets normal. Cause I'm telling you right now, this ain't right. This ain't normal. I done got hit with heat exhaustion this week, so I'm just saying this shit ain't right. Before I begin, as you all know, I would like to greet you. So, and so, anyways, as usual, I'm just gonna be real. It's gonna be a dark ass show, cause it took me a minute to find some good news. It was just trifling all the way. It was like I went for the first throw and then I came back to see what was updated and it was more fuckery. So I'm just letting you know, if you in a bad mood or you get triggered easily, I would suggest maybe watching this high or drunk or something, because it's dark. It's really dark. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, let's go. So first fuckery of the thing. Obama's half sister was tear gassed in Kenya's protest over tax hikes. Why would you do that? Obama spoke through tears as she supported young protesters opposing a controversial tax bill in the country. How you going? Oh man, that's kind of fucked up, dude. I kind of see the resemblance, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But she was in Germany. That was in 2016. I mean, how the hell did she, if she's in support, I don't understand, how the hell did she get tear gas? Was she just in the wrong place at the wrong time, or did someone assume something? I don't know. Anyways, Barack Obama's half sister was hit with tear gas on Tuesday in Kenya as she rallied with protesters demanding that legislators vote against the bill to raise taxes. Man, I thought it was bad in the U.S. Everybody getting it. God dang. Where the hell is the money coming from where everybody is able to lend each other money? I need to know where that's coming from. Shit. So Alma Obama, a Kenyan activist and half-sister of the former president, was shown wiping her face and struggling to breathe, and she spoke with CNN moments after she said she was hit with tear gas while demonstrating in Nairobi. I can't believe that these young people are just trying to demonstrate for their. Okay. I see. The young people didn't tear gas her, though. The people in control. You assholes. Obama said in the interview with CNN, she said she had attended the protest to support the young demonstrators and to tell them that we understand that they need to use their voices and we are being tear gassed. We're being tear gassed. We have flags and banners, nothing else. I don't understand that. I mean, was anybody like using the banners as a whip? Why would you tear gas people if they ain't got no weapons? They ain't causing no problems. And quite frankly, what the fuck is up with all these damn rich ass governments? Getting trying to get more. You cannot squeeze blood out of a rock. I just want you to know that you cannot. It's impossible. If you do, please let me know, because then I already know it is possible for me to get off this damn planet. Thousands of protesters swarmed Kenya's parliament after lawmakers passed the tax hike on Tuesday and fled through a tunnel as protesters stormed the building. The Associated Press reported at least 5 people were fatally pew-pewed, dozens were injured, and 21 are missing after the protesters clashed with police, according to a joint statement from Amnesty International and other Kenyan civic groups. You already know. They have possibly been kidnapped or arrested under duress, and they're getting tortured. There's a good chance they're getting tortured. I hate to say it, but there's a good chance that's what's happening. If y'all can't find these people and they were protesting against the government, there's a good chance they are missing. Kenyans, already frustrated with the country's high cost of living, have opposed the tax increase, and they say they will make it. They will say will make life only harder. Can we do that, please? I think we need to do that shit. Serious talk, because yeah. This shit ain't right. Anyways, They rallied under the banner 7 Days of Rage to combat the Finance Bill 2024 that will raise taxes for millions, according to The Hill and the New York Times. The controversial tax increases are an effort to eliminate some of the country's $80 billion debt. Well, shit. We how much we owe? We over $1 trillion. I don't know what to say. I guess we like debt. I don't know. The controversial tax increases are an effort to eliminate some of, I already read that. Kenya has been experiencing high inflation in recent years, with residents increasingly crushed under the high cost of food, rent, and utilities. Sounds very familiar. The Kenyan Human Rights Commission on Tuesday shared videos of police firing at protesters and tear gas amid the chaos. The group has called on President William Ruto to end repression of peaceful protesters. Real talk, I just want to know if everybody really got together and just didn't pay anybody. I mean, just all of us just got together and just railed against these motherfuckers. Just stop paying. Seriously. What the hell will happen? I just want to know, because seriously, eventually we ain't going to be able to afford to live. Anybody. Unless you're rich, and that's a small amount, and you fat ticks are somebody need to just I wish I had a needle and a flamethrower or something. Young people have largely led the movement against the finance bill, using social media to galvanize protesters, using the hashtag reject finance bill 2024. Young people who voted for Ruto in 2022 praised his promises of economic relief. Now those who are protesting say they feel betrayed. Welcome to the club. We've been getting betrayed since Bush, the first one. No new taxes. I remember that shit, and I didn't even pay taxes at that time. I fell for his lies, one voter, Oscar Sina, told the AP. Now I'm out here regretting why I voted for him. Protest. That's how we gonna sound in a few months if you dumbasses vote for that goddamn orange turd. That's all I'm saying. 34. Okay, I just want y'all to remember that. 34. Check out Project 2025, please. How the hell these motherfuckers trying to dissolve the Department of Education? Oh, we gonna get fucked. I'm just letting you know, because we're never number one in the math field. I'm just letting you know. I be checking those surveys. I have for a long time. We are never number one. You let these damn states go and pick their own damn curriculum. We gonna be screwed. We are gonna be a third world country before you know it. And tell me to get out the damn country in my face and see what happens. Just want y'all to know that. I keep seeing that crazy ass bad accent, can hardly understand, appropriate and wench, trying to run for Secretary of State. That bitch right there. And everything she sat up there and promoted, she used Black created music for the background. I wish somebody would go for her ass and sue. Anyways, let me see here now. Protesters set part of the parliament's main entrance on fire. Oh, good grief. Marched with the Kenyan flag and chanted, "Ruto must go," the New York Times reported. Along with Amnesty International, several other organizations like Kenya Human Rights Commission and the Kenya Law Society have accused police of abducting dozens of Kenyans. Faith, I'm not saying that last name, president of the Law Society, has decried the alleged abductions in a string of posts on Twitter, and the group condemned Ruto. Every Kenyan today who has lost his or her life in the struggle to stamp out corruption and seek economic liberation lies in the hands of a rogue and an inconsiderate president. Sounds like us. The Law Society said in a statement that Faith shared on social media. Ruto was attending an African Union retreat outside of Nairobi on Tuesday and has not publicly addressed the day's protest. Through tears, Alma Obama on Tuesday urged Kenyan leaders to listen to the young protesters. How can you tear gas your own people? She asked. Listen to them. Listen to these children. They're the future. If they're not rich, then nobody cares. Apparently, this is the message that the world has, not just, one country. I'm saying the world in general. They don't give a shit. That's all I got to say. Before I move on, I'd like to go ahead and do my commercial because I be forgetting halfway through. So let me just remind y'all for the first time, because I'm gonna remind you at least two more, to please like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get my numbers up. I actually made it to, I think, 97. I'm kind of liking that. So if you don't mind, please like.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so in more fuckery, I just blew that ninja head off. 3 men face sentencing in black man's unaliving. Yeah, this shit is getting really dark. And like I said, I this shit is gonna get to a point where people are not gonna even be sitting up here letting y'all. It's gonna be a reverse. That's what it's gonna be. You know how they used to say little white women grabbing their purse when they see a bunch of little black teens? Nah, it's basically gonna be a bunch of black people hunting down white folks. If y'all keep this shit up, people gonna turn around and be like, if you gonna put a target on my back, I'm gonna give you a target. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, I'm not hoping for that, but it's gonna get to that point. You keep fucking with these people. You keep fucking with, you gonna find the right one. That's all I'm saying. So sentencing is underway for 3 men who pled guilty in the unaliving of a black man in Jacksonville, Florida, per Action News. Jax. The 3 men, Ryan Nichols, Daniel DeGuardia, and Holden Dodson, oh, those are horrible names, were arrested after the body of Gary Jackson, 39, was found behind a dumpster in May 2023. You know what? Y'all are disgusting. I'm not saying this as a race. I'm saying people that do this shit, y'all are fucking disgusting. I don't know what else to tell you. You're not worth the breath you breathe. What in the... Why would you lay his body behind a dumpster? What human being deserves that shit? On the night of Jackson's unaliving, Dodson testified during a sentencing hearing that he, Nichols, and DeGuardia were... I'm going to just call y'all the dumb squad, were drinking and doing China White before heading downtown. At one point during the night, Nichols took off and chased Jackson. Nichols returned to the car and accused Jackson of stealing his force multiplier, according to Dodson and DeGuardia. So that deserved him being unalive? Really? Seriously? You have no real evidence, but still, even if he did, does that deserve his body being hid behind a goddamn dumpster? You fucking drug addicts. Anyways, DeGuardia testified that Nichols told him where to drive once the group found Jackson. DeGuardia said Nichols took Dodson's force multiplier and pursued Jackson. He, Nichols, did say something along the lines of, "I know where you're hiding. You're about to get pew-pewed," DeGuardia said. Nichols allegedly pew-pewed Jackson several times behind a dumpster. So he returned to the car and the 3 men drove away. He, Nichols, said, "I just blew that ninja's head off," was one of the he didn't say ninja. Was one of the things that was said, and nobody steals from me, almost bragging, Dodson said. Nichols pleaded guilty to second-degree unaliving. Dodson and DeGuardia pleaded guilty to accessory after the fact. Last week, Nichols was sentenced to 40 years in prison. DeGuardia and Dodson are set to be sentenced during a follow-up hearing. Jackson's family had urged the judge to hand down the maximum sentence. 3 months against one black man. They chased my uncle down, Jackson's niece. Oh my goodness. Miss Johnson said, I'm not saying that name. That's too many. No, Lord. I'm not going to butcher that name. No, Lord. I wouldn't even spell it out to y'all because you probably would be able to say it, but I know I can't. That is some bullshit. I'm sick and tired of people treating a whole... I can't say... I don't know what to tell y'all, but I'm telling you right now, you bold motherfuckers out there that feel like it's black person hunting season and shit, you need to go somewhere. I'm sick of that bullshit. Give me a second. there's not a, the tracking is messed up or something. Give me just one moment. All right. I hope that worked. Okay, so anyways, yeah. That I don't know what to tell you, but like I said, it's a very dark night. I'm telling you, I tried my best to find good news, and at best I got you deserve it news. That's the best I can do. Moving on. Family seeking justice for a black man unalived by officer while holding a phone. Another one. The fact that I can say that is sick. A family is seeking justice after a black man pew-pewed and unalived by a SWAT officer while holding a cell phone, the Associated Press reported. You know, y'all need to stop doing these damn sentences like that, because it almost read as if he was the one that did it when it wasn't him. He was unalived. Oh, good grief. Anyways, the fatal pew-pew of 37-year-old Keelan Lewis unfolded during an arrest in the parking lot of a condo building in Aurora, Colorado on May 23rd. In body camera footage released by Aurora police, officers appeared to emerge from an unmarked vehicle before shouting at Lewis to get on the ground. Video shows Lewis took a few steps towards his car and put his right hand behind his back. He then appeared to raise his arm in surrender. At the time of his apparent surrender, Lewis was holding what was later identified as a cell phone in his right hand. Lewis was bending his knee to get on the ground when an officer opened fire. Okay, I can understand if he brought his arm down. Dude was actually getting, who the hell tries to attack you as they lower themselves, unless they're a wild animal, damn it. Now, if this is that motherfucker from Split, okay, I understand. And then, yeah, at all, open fire. That motherfucker had body changes, okay? His physiology was changing on that motherfucker, okay? Yeah, open fire on him. This dude had his arms in the air. I don't know how, if you're not in the air, he's going to attack you with a phone, mind you. But even if you thought it was a force multiplier, if it is pointing in the air and he is not aiming it very well because his arms are in the air and his knees are bending to go down, this dude is not trying to pose and do some dramatic aim, because in this climate, you motherfuckers are trigger happy. Anyways, oh my goodness. Let's see here now. Video shows Lewis took a few steps. Okay, I already said that. At the time of the apparent surrender, yeah, I read that. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing, Lewis said. Other officers at the scene didn't pew-pew at Lewis. Officers had initially pursued Lewis on an arrest warrant in connection to a May 5th pew-pew in Denver, according to a court document. Lewis's mother, LaRonda Jones, is calling for the officer to be persecuted for her son's outright unaliving homicide. Jones also suggested that Aurora police have a pattern of using excessive force against Black people, citing the unaliving of Elijah McClain, who was homicided in 2019 after being stopped by police while walking home from a store. I need to get a thesaurus again, because y'all fucking with me with all these words. I can't keep saying unalive. It sounds stupid. I need a thesaurus. Jeez. This is not just about one officer or one incident. It's about a broken system that devalues Black lives, Jones said during a press conference. The Aurora police said they are still investigating the incident. Real talk, I have heard more than just McClain. Before him, there was issues with the Aurora police. I have heard many of them. So I believe that completely. Y'all and those crazy ass motherfuckers over in Florida. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers need to just redo everybody. Get yourself a really good, really strict psychiatrist and vet these motherfuckers, because this shit is scary. You are letting lunatics have power. It ain't right. It just ain't right. But moving on, like I said, more fuckery.
Emotional content.
Mom gets 5 years after 10-year-old daughter unalives woman at barbecue. Are you serious? What the? Was the 10-year-old on steroids? How did she do that? Oh, I see how she did that. A Florida mother has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after her 10-year-old daughter pew-pewed a woman at a barbecue per People. Lucretia Isaac, 33, was charged with manslaughter and culpable negligence in connection to the fatal pew-pew of 41-year-old LaShawn Rogers in Orlando, Florida. Maybe LaShonda? No, whatever. The charges stemmed from a reported confrontation between Isaac and Rogers over social media. Are you serious? You know, the bullshit is that these are all ninja moments, as per Boondocks. And it's sad. This is some bullshit that really didn't need to be squashed like this. Can we just whoop a motherfucker's ass and call it a day? How about this? Mind your own damn business. I keep saying that. Mind your own damn business. I'm gonna start doing shirts and stuff, and that's gonna be my damn line. Mind your own damn business. If everybody did that, we wouldn't have no fucking problems. I'm serious. You're minding your own fucking business. You can't be doing fuckery. Anyways, during a fight between the two, Isaac handed her 10-year-old daughter a backpack with a force multiplier. The 10-year-old, hold on. Am I getting called? I am not answering that. It is a call from Colorado. I ain't answering no damn call from Colorado. Fuck that shit. I just talked about them motherfuckers. You ain't getting me. No, hell no. That's after dinner time. Which reminds me, I gotta eat dinner after this. Anyways, what was that? During a fight between the two, Isaac handed a 10-year-old used the force multiplier to pew-pew and unalive Rogers. The girl was arrested after the pew-pew and is currently being held in juvenile detention. It's unclear what charges the 10-year-old is facing. Sounds like that 10-year-old knew what the hell she was doing, and that's scary as fuck. Damien might not be Damien. Isaac pleaded no contest to manslaughter and culpable negligence in May. She could have faced a maximum of 20 years in prison. The slap on the wrist and the pat on the back that the court has given you today is not okay, the victim's sister, Sharetta Rogers, said in court. It's not okay to take a life, and this is not justified. And this is not justice for LaShawn Rogers. I love and miss her so much, Rogers' mother, Laura Chambliss, added. God is the final judge. Yes. And honestly, if it's a fight, that's fine. Now, if she told her 10-year-old to do that, then yes. But yeah, she should have never gave her that bag. I personally feel like you are culpable for that. And yeah, but my also issue is what the fuck is up with your 10-year-old? The motherfucker actually hit the target and got the goal. What the fuck? That means that motherfucker knew how to aim and knew where to aim and got the damn job done. Go get that girl under some holy water, please. That's all I got to say about the situation. Go get some holy water. That's not normal. That is not fucking normal. But anyways, moving on. Here we go. This is some more fuckery right here. This shit's been being reported on the internet for the last few days. I wasn't really going to pay attention to it because it was mostly like creator stuff on YouTube and stuff. It wasn't really on a news channel, but good grief, I found it. So this was reported 2 days ago on the 24th. Here we go. This shit here. White couple accused of using black adopted kids as slaves. Oh, this shit here. And if you see this shit, yeah, that's kind of where they were staying. All right, locked. 2 of them were locked in that bitch. They were not allowed to live. Oh, and of all places, West Virginia. I'm telling you right now, I ain't even gonna lie. Out of the 2 states in this country, and if you're from these places, I'm so sorry if you're one of the unfortunates. I think the dumbest motherfuckers come from Arkansas and West Virginia, and these bastards are from West Virginia. You're just gross. You're just fucking gross.
What the fuck you doing?
Anyways, a West Virginia couple allegedly used their black adopted children as slaves, locking them in a barn and forcing them to perform farm labor per Metro News. not Metro Boomin. Donald Ray Lance, 63, and Jean K. Whitefeather, this motherfucker, if she claimed Native American, 62, were initially arrested in October following a wellness check during which authorities found two of the couple's 5 adopted children, who are Black, locked in a shed on their Sissonville property. Authorities said the shed only had a small porta potty and no running water. A 16-year-old child told authorities that she had been locked in the building for roughly 12 hours and was last given food at around 6 a.m. 14-year-old boy was found with open sores on his bare feet. Both children were dirty and smelled of body odor, according to authorities. The teenagers also stated that they were forced to sleep on the concrete floor without a mattress or padding. In court, Whitefeather claimed that the shed was a teenage clubhouse. Who the fuck? Nobody wants to be in a building with no running water or liquid, you crazy ass bastard. I tell you right now, if I'm going to the shed and it ain't got no running water, I'm not staying there long. Crazy bastard talking about college. Oh, cool. Where was the TV? Where was the radio? Where were the clean clothes, motherfucker? Because they were wearing shabby pieces of clothing. And forced them to work because of their race. Okay, wait a minute. Where was I? Okay. And the children weren't locked inside. However, neighbors also reported that the children were forced to perform farm labor and were not permitted inside the residence, court documents stated. Now, I saw this again today, I think on the Philip DeFranco show. And they showed some of the people reacting to this shit, wanting more information about it. And I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just like, yes. If you knew about this shit, why didn't you do something? If you knew about this shit, you should have called the police immediately. This should not have happened. This shouldn't have happened for a while either, because old boy got open sores on his feet. It's disgusting. That's all I gotta say. Let me see here now. Let's see. The couple's indictment alleges they specifically targeted the Black children and forced them to work because of their race. Kanawha County Circuit Judge Mary Claire Akers said she'd never seen an indictment like it in her career. It shows human trafficking, human rights violations, the use of forced labor. Akers said human rights violations specific to the fact that these children were targeted because of their race, and they were used basically as slaves from the indictment alleges. Lance and Whitefeather have pleaded not guilty to several charges, including human trafficking of a minor child, use of a minor child in forced labor, and child neglect, creating substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death. Akers raised their bond from $200,000 to $500,000 each earlier this month, along with human trafficking and neglect with serious risk of bodily injuries or death. I don't find the bond to be sufficient, Akers said of her decision. A trial for the couple is scheduled for September 9th. Okay, so what I've heard so far is that they're basically not letting these jokers get away, because what they did was they recently sold some property and got a lot of money, like over like $400,000. So the bitch's brother basically bonded them both out. That money is actually being held for protective custody for the children. Okay, so they're trying to figure this shit out. But real talk, some of y'all should be really ashamed. It took this fucking long, because it had to be a while for them to smell a body odor, be in shabby clothes, have open sores on their feet. That took time, which means you motherfuckers knew about this shit for a while. And I hope that guilt gets to you. I feel like you need to donate something just because of the fact that you had information and you didn't report that shit. Seriously, it's disgusting. But anyways, moving on. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. So Black woman vanishes during Bahama's yoga retreat. Man, that's fucked up. It's a pretty lady, I think. It's a lady. I don't know. These new people, I don't know. Questions surround the disappearance of Taylor Casey, a Chicago woman who went missing during a yoga retreat in the Bahamas, per NBC Chicago. So apparently now we can't even go to the Bahamas. I thought it was just South America. Damn. Did she go alone? I really hope she didn't go alone. Casey, 41, was last seen on the Paradise Island in Nassau on June 19th. Casey's family said she was attending the Savananda Ashram yoga retreat when she went missing. I will not be repeating that. So if you didn't catch it, you better rewind it because I'm not saying that shit again. The Royal Bahamas Police Force issued a missing persons poster on June 21st. We are deeply concerned for Taylor's safety and well-being. Casey's mother, Colette Seymour, said in a statement posted on the Find Taylor Casey Facebook page, "We love Taylor and want her home. I believe Taylor is in danger because she was eager to share her yoga retreat experience with others upon her return." Seymour continued, "Taylor would never disappear like this. Duh. She went to a tropical place. Yeah, and they probably already knew she was American. It's not sounding good." According to the statement, Seymour is set to travel to Paradise Island and Nashua to work with local authorities. Casey's disappearance comes after the U.S. issued a level 2 travel advisory for the Bahamas in January, warning travelers to exercise increased caution in the Bahamas due to the crime. Now, I really hope she didn't take her ass out there by herself. This was in January. I could understand if they just did it and she didn't catch it or whatever, but god dang it, you could have invited somebody. You could have, I mean, if you can afford it, maybe you could have brought someone with you. I'm not sure, but I mean, I really hope she didn't go alone. They just caught her slipping while maybe one of her friends were, because if you took your dumb ass out there by yourself, please God, I hope they find you. And then I hope someone, after they make sure you good, cusses your ass out for doing something so risky. Jesus. Don't tell me the building's on fire and then watch me walk in that bitch. Oh, no. According to the statement, Seymour is set to travel to Paradise Island and Nashua to work with local authorities. Casey's disappearance comes to the... Okay, I already read that. The majority of crime occurs on New Providence, Nashua, and Grand Bahama Freeport Islands. The advisory stated violent crimes such as burglaries, armed robberies, and sexual assaults occur in both tourist and non-tourist areas. Be vigilant when staying at a short-term vacation rental properties where private security companies do not have a presence. So that is your warning. If you decide to go out there, it is at level 2. Anything over level 1 is enough for my ass to stay home. I ain't got a problem with staycations, but I do hope and pray that her family finds her. And if they find her and she's good and nothing happened, they need to drag her ass around the living room if she ever plans to travel somewhere far away by herself. Good grief. Especially if she don't know how. I don't know. Maybe she took some self-defense and they caught her slipping. I don't know. But I don't think this was a smart idea in the very first place. I mean, if I'm going overseas, I need to know what the threat level is. I research this shit, but that's just me. I can't expect people to think like me, but that's just my comments. But moving on, god dang it, because this shit right here, I don't know what to tell you. Woo!
And then the smoke got me.
So in more fuckery news, Black family treated as criminals harassed by Black neighbors, lawsuits. So this is so fucked up. These people didn't even bother to actually do a real title. Fuck, man. This is not even a whole sentence. This is a phrase. So this was reported 2 days ago. Black family alleges they have been persistently harassed by their white neighbors since moving into their suburban Maryland neighborhood of Calvert Manor in Occoquan. I'm not saying that place again. On Wednesday, June 9th. Why is all this shit happening on the 19th? Angela and Prince Floyd filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against Prince George's County, Calvert Manor Civic Association, CMCA, and several neighbors alleging they've been targeted and harassed because they're Black, per WGNO. The Floyds said they've been subjected to more than 100 police complaints since moving into their home. Most of the complaints were allegedly made while the couple was hosting social gatherings on their property. According to the lawsuit, none of their neighbors submitted a single complaint to the police when white residents of the community host similar private gatherings. Y'all need to get that on tape. Always get it on tape. That's my suggestion for everything now. Get it on tape. Motherfuckers cannot refute tape. According to the family, neighbors also conspired amongst each other and improperly levied various political connections to target the Floyds with unjustified law enforcement and code enforcement actions, including frivolous citations and the installation of no parking signs along the Floyds' property line. County governmental agencies were also allegedly misused to harass and intimidate the Floyds. The Floyds, why is it always the Floyds? What is it? What is it with this decade? People named Floyd and just being black in general. God dang, there's too many connections. I'm just saying. The Floyds further alleged their white neighbors publicly called them criminals and claimed the family was destroying the fabric of the Calvert Maynard neighborhood. How? If y'all are having parties and they're having parties, what? You don't eat pork? I don't know what they eat. Maybe they don't eat pork. And you do like to eat pork and you just didn't like the smell of the chicken. I don't fucking know. Maybe they're vegetarians. Either way, if they're having a party and y'all have parties too, you can't complain. Fair is fair. It is not all rights for me and none for thee, bitch. Anyways, the actions taken against the Floyds are deeply troubling and represent a blatant disregard of their civil rights. Jordan D. Howlett of J.D. Howlett Law, who is representing the family, said in a statement, according to the lawsuit, CMCA, a civic organization for households in the Calvert Manor neighborhood that is comprised almost entirely of white residents, also wrongfully denied them membership. The Floyds are seeking damages and injunctive relief to prevent further mistreatment from their neighbors. No family should have to endure such egregious acts of harassment and discrimination based on their race, especially within their own community. Howlett said in a statement, this lawsuit seeks accountability for the substantial harm inflicted upon the Floyds and other families like them, while also serving as a reminder that everyone has federally protected rights to enjoy their home without fear of racial bias and intimidation. And once again, give us a goddamn law. Every damn time y'all talk about that shit, every time I keep thinking, why don't you give us a damn law? If you give us a law, we should be okay. But nope, you never do. You never give us a law. And so we have this issue where these motherfuckers are targeting us, and like I said, I blame that damn orange turd. The gate kind of got flipped when Obama got into office. I hate to say it, but that motherfucker kicked the damn door in, and these motherfuckers rushed in with no kind of accountability or sense, and they haven't slowed the fuck down yet. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm getting a helmet just in case this motherfucker doesn't win. And if he does win, like I said, I'm looking at other real estate in other countries. I'm just saying, my job does allow me to transfer. I will take my family and get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. So anyways, yeah, I will leave the fucking country if I can get the fuck out. But keep in mind, you bastards that keep saying if we don't like it, get the fuck out. We never asked to be here either. You know that, right? We are considered stolen good, bitch. Maybe you should consider reparations as payment. How about that, bitch? How about that? But anyways, you know who I'm talking about, Miss Gomez. I'll call your ass out, you appropriating bitch. I don't like your ass. I'm just saying.
Emotional content.
So black delivery driver says she can't go to certain towns because of race. That's what I'm saying. And then you wonder why we're angry, because this shit goes down and y'all never mention it. So we got to go look for that shit just to make sure that our people are okay. A black delivery driver has revealed she was told she couldn't deliver packages in certain towns because of her race. In a now viral TikTok, a woman who identifies as Trina on social media detailed her experience as a contracted delivery driver for FedEx over the past 6 years. Trina said she's shocked that she's still being told there are certain towns where she can't deliver packages. When I asked why, they say they're sorry that people are the way they are, Trina said. It's not available, but I'm just sitting up here like, that's fucked up. The driver recalled an incident where she had time to spare before her next delivery. Trina said she decided, hey, love, let me go ahead and put your shout out up there. Y'all go and check House of Queens page. She's always up to something interesting. I can't even like put her in a category. She's always up to something different. So you never know if you're into like surprises and stuff. Go check out her page, subscribe, join, enjoy. Back to this goofy shit here. So she said, this woman worked for FedEx for 6 years. I guess the money's good. The driver recalled an incident where she had time to spare before her next delivery. Trina said she decided to drive only roughly 12 minutes to the next town over and kill time in a local Walmart. However, Trina said she received looks in the store that made her immediately leave and wait for her next delivery in a parking lot. Trina said supervisors don't allow her to take certain routes because of her skin color. It's not because I can't do the route. It's because of how the people in that town act or how past drivers have been treated in that town. Y'all are disgusting. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Y'all motherfuckers keep showing out. If we all left this motherfucking country, every motherfucker that ever got harassed by y'all bitches, if we left this country, y'all wouldn't have shit. You just a pile of fucking dirt and buildings. You wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Let us fucking leave. Watch the fuck what happens. Keep fucking with us. Keep fucking with us. I'm telling you right now, I left the country before. I'll do that shit again and I'll take people with me. I'll fucking set up a community. Anyways, where was I? Let's see. TikTok users shared their thoughts on Trina not being able to deliver in certain towns. The company should refuse to deliver, period, to those areas, one person commented. Baby, don't be sad. Count your blessings. Some companies won't tell you and allow you to be put in danger, wrote another. I always thought these sundown towns were a myth, but it's true. I see a third user chimed in. I'm moving to girl. I'll be right behind you, girl. I was thinking the moon, but shit, that might be too close. These motherfuckers right here, and they do have issues with the sun. There's a lot of sun out there. But real talk, I had to actually tell my my white coworker, my melanin deficient coworker, who is a pretty cool person. I don't know what that person is, but I see a girl, so I don't want to insult her or anything. But she's a cool ass person. And I don't want to offend, but I had to tell her about it. She didn't think there were sundown towns here in Massachusetts. And then she showed me where there were sundown towns in Lafayette, because in Lafayette, Ohio. No, Indiana, because she is a part of another minority group. I'm not going to tell her business, but, you know, like I said, I hope I'm not misgendering her. But anyways, she, you never know. You never know where people's positions are. I never ask. But either way it goes, yeah. So even she has to deal with that shit. And it's just a trip because that shit's still into this day, 2024, we still have that shit. And it's because of these assholes right here. So influencers and pop, you know who the fuck we talking about. So I don't need to, you know, sugarcoat it. We know who the fuck we're talking about, Candace, bitch. Influencers and popular podcast. She's annoying. She reminds me of a Pekingese dog. Look like her face got smashed in like with a Mac 10 truck. That's what my mom says about fucking those damn cats, of ones with the smushed face. Oh, those are ugly motherfuckers. Anyways, influencers and popular podcasts fuel election disinformation among Black voters, report shows. Of course, fucking course. Who is shocked by this shit? Would you get your ass out of here? I'm not trying to do a video. Anyway, so this was reported yesterday. At least 40 million Americans may be regularly targeted and fed disinformation within Black online spaces by a host of sources across social media, fueling false information around the election, according to a new report published on Tuesday. Fuck you. I researched this shit, okay? Everything I'm reporting already was reported by the motherfucking news. So if it's misinformation, it's your motherfucking fault. And I checked several fucking websites. So yeah, there you go. Because I'm not telling you nothing. If anything, I'm telling you my fucking opinion. And you can take it with a grain of salt for all the fuck I care. I'm willing to listen to other people's opinions and their point of views, but I'm telling you right now, I stand on 10 toes. Fucking Drumpf is the devil incarnate, in my opinion. And if you motherfuckers keep falling for them damn sinful or seductive words, I guess seductive because he got enough followers, your ass gonna get led into the pit of fire. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to be religious. I'm just saying that motherfucker gonna get us all done in. All he's doing is getting another cash grab, and you motherfuckers don't seem to realize that shit. This is what we mean when we say wake up. It don't mean to be an annoying fucking social justice warrior. It means fucking pay attention to what the motherfuckers are doing with power around you. Anyways, let's see here now. Touted as the first deep dive into understanding disinformation targeting Black Americans, the report published by Onyx Impact, a nonprofit organization working to combat disinformation within the Black community, identified half a dozen core online networks reaching or targeting Black Americans online with false and misleading narratives. Just shared your link to my community wall. Oh, thank you so much. I so appreciate you. I actually got 97 people. So, hey, we going somewhere. I can't wait until we have enough people that we can have serious grown shit conversations. That will be really good for everybody personally. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Conservative commenters like Candace Owens, dumbass, are among the most influential distributors of false information. This is the bitch that called Juneteenth ratchet. Bitch, the holiday is not ratchet. You probably was in the wrong fucking place. You probably were looking for ratchet and you found the shit, and then you just assume that's how most motherfuckers observe it. You dumb bitch. Girl, you a goddamn white zebra in a sea of black ones, bitch. Anyways, where was I? Okay, so according to the report, followed by a variety of sources such as platforms geared toward Black manosphere like Fresh and Fit, those fucking ugly ass bastards. She did get, yeah, she got fired. She got fired, so now she on her own. She got to rebuild her fucking shit, and she's still touting stupid shit. But what she did first was she did her rounds around Black media so she could pull enough dumbasses to follow her if they actually fell for that shit. Oh my God. Bitch, you ain't never gonna be invited to the cookout ever again. Shit. Bitch, I don't trust you anyways. You look like a Pekingese. No, you look like a pug. That's what she looked like. She looked like a pug. Like, all you need is one of them eyes to fucking flitter to the side, and that's a pug right there. I'm just saying. A pug dog. I called her a bitch. I said it right. She looked like a pug dog. She's a bitch. There you go. Some episodes of the show have outright challenged women's intelligence. Yeah, Fresh and Fit. You cretins. You're not even. You're not even in Black Americans, you jackasses, and you're anti-Black. How the fuck? Oh, you went and looked at Candace? Go look at Candace. Go look at Candace and a pug dog side by side. Them bitches look alike. Think about it. Them bitches look alike. I almost insulted the Pekingese dog, but no, that bitch look more like a fucking pug. Go look. I'll wait. I'm gonna keep reading, but I'll wait. Let's see here now. Some episodes of the show have downright challenged women's intelligence and allowed guests to share false and harmful narratives without pushback, such as Sneeko and these other dumbasses. And they invited outright fucking racists and white supremacists on that bitch. I never seen Fresh and Fit, but I love when Abba and Preach roast their ass. That's all I gotta say. The report identifies some platforms like the nationally syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club as a gateway influencer or authentic online space that holds critical space for stemming the tide of disinformation. Okay, so I do watch The Breakfast Club, but at the same time, I also check other platforms as well. I do know one of the platforms that I do get news from does do news on The Breakfast Club, the Black Information Network, but I also get news from NBC Black. I also get news from The Root and The Griot, and sometimes I go to other websites. Sometimes I do independent searches for stories, certain stories, and I get them bitches out. So The Breakfast Club is not really somewhere I would like stake my claim on. Sometimes they be saying some stupid shit, but sometimes they be about right. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, where was I? The Breakfast Club Gateway or an authentic online space that holds critical space for stemming the tide of disinformation. These platforms, however, are also often targeted for bad actors to introduce harmful narratives, according to the report. Other effective sources of disinformation, the report notes, are extreme black nativists and separatists like foundational black Americans who don't believe in the concept of pan-Africanism and have stressed that people who are not descendants of enslaved people should speak for or on behalf of black Americans. Wait a minute. Should speak as well as health skeptics such as Riza Islam, and activists and self-proclaimed intellectual extremists who said without evidence that childhood vaccines destroy the brain chemistry and lead to autism and other disabilities. According to the CDC, this is not true. None of the other individuals or platforms listed above responded to requests for a comment. I can't stand Charlemagne the pedals. Yeah, Charlemagne sometimes says some really stupid ass shit. Sometimes he's funny, but it's like funny ignorant. It's like you're watching it's like watching an animal do something stupid. But then sometimes he can have a moment of clarity. I'm not gonna say he's an idiot. Sometimes he has good things to say, but most of the time he really should keep his opinion to himself. But hey, he's the one with the radio show. Who's that there? I see somebody join. Hey, Miss Bev, how you doing? I'm glad you came by. I'm sitting up here. It's a dark night. There's a lot of fuckery going on. So, I try my best to find some good news, but right now we're in the eye of the storm. We got some more fuckery. Where was I? None of the other individuals, blah, blah, blah. The report also identified foreign actors that seek to influence U.S. political discourse, like the digital media company African Stream. African Stream denied streaming misinformation, adding that they present an authentically African perspective. We have a rigorous fact-checking process, which means we work our work. Excuse me, I had to burp. Which means work is checked by 3 different trained journalists 3 times. I need to eat dinner. Before posting on our platforms, the Nairobi-based company said in a statement describing their work as Pan-African digital media platform covering affairs concerning Africans at home and in the diaspora. All right, as for the diaspora, I ain't got no problem with y'all, but real talk, I'm all about Black America because our fight ain't done. And I'm Black American first, and I personally feel like Black a lot of times is actually a whole culture in itself. Black American, Black as in Black American, that's right there, that's what that means. So when I say Black, I'm not just talking about the diaspora. I am talking about Black Americans, okay? Because I feel like y'all got countries, motherfucker, we ain't. So we're Black. When we say Black, we mean Black American, motherfucker. That's the culture. Because we don't know, and we really can't go nowhere. If we did, we would have to literally separate, atom by atom by atom. I'm telling you, there's no way we can go back where we came from, motherfuckers, because we came from here. Y'all kept breeding our asses to the point where we don't know where the fuck to go, okay? You take a damn DNA test and look at the damn rainbow of colors. And then tell us where the fuck are we supposed to go, bitch? You caused us to do this shit. And then tell us to take our ass back home. I'm still mad at that fucking bitch Gomez. I'm sorry. That bitch right there, she looked like a mongoose. Anyways, Onyx Impact found please check out Onyx Impact. Once again, please support Onyx Impact trying to get this disinformation out of the Black community. Onyx Impact found those 6 sources collectively have a potential reach of nearly 41 million Americans, adding that each represents spaces where skepticism and anti-Black rhetoric and deception of truth run rampant. For context, that figure is equivalent to nearly every Black person in the country, according to the latest census data. So, and the fucking fucked up thing about it is all this information is coming from people that look like us. That's the fucked up thing. They didn't say like Shapiro. They said Candace Owen, that dark ass. God, I ain't got no problem with dark people, but that dark ass pug. That's where I'm getting to. That's the darkest pug dog I ever seen in my life. Usually they come off. I ain't never seen a. Oh wait, no, I did see a black pug once. Yeah, never mind. I take it back. But you still you a chocolate pug, bitch. Okay, that's not skin. That's fur. You just slipped it down, bitch. I don't trust dogs. Anyways, yeah, all of them are Black. All of this disinformation is coming from people that look like us. What the fuck? Y'all need to knock this shit out. There's a special place in hell for a little while at least, unless y'all repair yourselves. You can't be selling out your own people. Tell you right the fuck now. Trump is fucked up for us, and Biden is fucked up for us. But at least with Biden, we have our rights. This shit right here is gonna be fucking. We going back to before 1770s. Our people, man, they ain't my people. Them motherfuckers are turncoats. I don't give a shit if you're a conservative. You can be Republican, but motherfucker, when you start, disinformation and just downplaying your people and making us sound like we ain't got no damn sense and making us a monolith and shit, fuck off. I mean, I choose to be a Democrat because that's my best survival chance, bitch. When you show me a better one, I will take it. Shit. Get me a motherfucking Republican who ain't trying to make motherfuckers rich who are already rich, and then we can talk. I'll listen to the motherfucker. But until then, leave me the fuck alone with my choices. And don't put an umbrella over me. Yeah, I'm left, but at the same time, no, kids cannot transition. They don't know what the fuck they are. Okay, I thought I was a cat when I was 5 years old. I got 2 cats in my house. I bet you one thing, I ain't trying to clean them like a cat. Fuck that shit. They stay the fuck away from my face. Our 4 months. Oh, sorry, I got trailed off. Man, these motherfuckers trigger me with this shit. I don't like the disinformation. I'm worried about the country. Okay. Over 4 months, a team of researchers for Onyx Impact identified 2,500 online accounts creating, sharing, or amplifying disinformation to Black communities. The researchers also held 7 national focus groups of Black audience to understand how those narratives were showing up in offline spaces. The point of the effort was to gauge the impact of information, said the founder of Onyx Impact, Esosa Osa. Oh my God, yeah, that's that name. Esosa Osa, an alumnus of the voting rights group Fair Fight. Look at her. That's a pug. She looks like a pug dog. Look at her. Let one of them eyes go in the opposite direction, and you have a pug. You have a pug with swollen lips. That's what you got. Even the embedment under her nose kind of looks like it's a muzzle in the form. That is a fucking dog. That's a bitch. And she oh Lord, let me tell you something. If nobody knows, or if somebody watches this heifer, do you remember that one incident that she accused him of what happened to his cousin? Oh Lord, yeah, we know about that. Even if that wasn't to me, we know about that. Yeah. Her brand, she rebranded herself, and her fucking like mascot and shit is like the side of her hair. But it looks like a baby fetus. Oh, my Lord. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Someone had to tell me what it was and then show it. It's the side of her hair. She looks like a pug. She looks like a fucking pug. Constant repetition of false or misleading information, no matter how kind of absurd that disinformation is, said Osa, can be effective across audiences regardless of income, education, or class. Disinformation works because the more times that we hear something, the more likely we are that we are to believe that it is true. My foot is itching. That's why I can't concentrate. Sorry. She said, narratives with the highest reach and impact across networks, the report says, include misleading narratives focused on promises that these networks say Joe Biden has broken, civic engagement, and issues that stoke division. Please go research, people, before you take your goofy asses out to vote. If you really don't know what Biden has done, yes, he has done a few fucked up things, but he actually has some good things. But either way, we fucked either way because, inflation and all that shit. And nobody has given us a fucking protection law yet. Nobody. So, we still got a target on our fucking backs, that in my opinion. But at least the motherfucker is trying to fucking help. Trump didn't do none of that shit. Because when he gave us them damn stimulus packages, guess what? That started helping with the inflation. Okay? And eventually, them motherfuckers found a way to get that money back. You might think that it was free. Shit. Devil is a lie. Anyways. Earlier this year, for example, Owen tweeted, without evidence that vaccines cause an explosion of childhood cancer, but experts through data have denied that any links exist. In another instance, Owen shared inaccurate information that a Pew Pew person unalived 21 people, including 19 children, at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas in 2022 was transgender, an assertion that was based on the wrong photos of the Pew Pew person. I wish I had one too. I'm not joking, but girl, I don't want the aftermath. That's the issue, the aftermath. These motherfuckers here. Critics have also repeatedly slammed the popular gossip site The Shade Room for being a hub for disinformation, particularly on issues related to Biden. The outlet once reported about Biden-backed program to distribute crack pipes to promote health equity. Y'all need y'all asses whooped for that shit. Yeah, girl, yeah, they do. And I told y'all, I will give up reparations if they pay off all my bills and all my family's bills and all my friends' bills. I will not ask for reparations ever again in my life if y'all do that. You ain't got to give me reparations. Just pay all my bills, all my debts, pay off all my family's debts and all my friends' debts. If you do that, I am one Negroid, black person that you ain't got to worry about asking for fucking reparations. I won't say another damn thing. I won't say rep. Even if it's representative, I will not say rep. That's what I want. Let me see. Where did it say? Okay. What? Shade Room. What the fuck is wrong with y'all saying that people are distributing crack pipes? Why would somebody distribute crack pipe? Where the fuck is the crack pipe coming from? The site ran with an article by the Washington Free Beacon, a conservative website. That was your damn fault. The post quickly went viral, and the White House called it misleading and misinformed. In reality, the program was harm reduction program meant to reduce drug overdose. The Shade Room corrected the information in a follow-up post, and oh, I remember that. But for many, the information had already spread further than the truth. Okay, so the whole thing is, instead of making people go cold turkey, which can cause somebody to go into shock, they wean the person off drugs. They give them drugs, but they're giving them smaller and smaller doses to wean them gently off so their body can adjust. They're not giving out crack pipes, you jackasses. See, people got to read. The Shade Room did not respond to a request for comment. Damn, you would think they would want that clout. The reports noted that confronting the challenges created by misinformation is crucial to ensuring the health and stability of our democracy. When it is left unchecked, experts said disinformation can have devastating effects on the most marginalized communities, including harming physical and mental health. My mental health is gone with the way that damn orange turd is getting publicity. He done fucked me up. The fact, how is it people can't vote when they're felons, but this asshole can run? Dude, man, I trust the dude that'll send his own son to jail. Because my mother told me off the back, if I ever sold drugs or was wanted for something illegal, she would tell the police exactly where I'm hiding. Even if it was in her house, she's under the bed, go get her. Okay? So I respect the father that is like, you fucked up, you deal with it. Because I'm sorry, you fuck up, I'm not. That's why I always tell people, I don't want to be nobody's fucking boss. Because I don't want to have to suffer for your fuck up. I want to suffer for my own fuck up. Nobody else's. That's why I don't want to be nobody's motherfucking boss. And I respect that a parent says, hey, I taught you as much as I could. If you can't do it, if you can't hang with it, fuck off. You can go and, find out. That's all I'm saying. Fafo. It's political because it's all about the cash flow with the wealthy. That's why the orange head can run. That's what I'm telling you, girl. I can't do it no more. I can't. I'm just sitting up there like 34. He got convicted 34 fucking times and he's still running. Are you? And then they loosened up the gag. You know he gonna spill. He gonna tell people's addresses. I'm telling you right now, he probably got all kind of photos on these motherfuckers. He probably got people following now. I'm telling you, all of those damn jurors are gonna have to go into witness protection. These motherfuckers, it ain't gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. But anyways, Timothy Welbeck, a civil rights attorney and director of the Center of Anti-Racism at Temple University, said disinformation presented as a fact has a heightened ability to influence Black communities' decision-making in ways never before seen, particularly less than 5 months from a presidential election. It can either encourage voter apathy or potentially encourage people to vote differently than they would have already, Welbeck said, noting that Americans' biggest issue, from the economy to Israel's war with Hamas to federal judicial appointments, will greatly be affected by who becomes president in November. In his eyes, a direct byproduct of how successful disinformation continues to spread. Onyx Impact offered strategic guidance in the report. Again, Onyx Impact. If y'all are interested, check out Onyx Impact. They're talking about where all this disinformation. Get yourselves informed. Wake the fuck up for real. I'm tired of people saying I'm woke. No, the fuck you won't. You woke motherfuckers. You new woke motherfuckers. Y'all all the fuck asleep, okay? You the fuck asleep. You snoring. That's how asleep your asses are. You about to fall off the bed. That's how asleep you are. This is woke. Wake the fuck up and find out where the real information is. That's what the fuck woke really is, you bastardizing bastards. Oh, I hate they when they fuck up the words. Onyx Impact offers strategic guidance in the report of those combating disinformation to engage with those platforms by identifying trusted messengers and discrediting bad actors. While there's no evidence that African Americans are more susceptible to disinformation than any other ethnic group, OSA said consistent targeting of any group has a way of breaking through. Black voters are likely less susceptible to many disinformation narratives given their deserved higher levels of skepticism in institutions and government overall. In other words, y'all fucked us up so much, we paranoid. Okay, anything you fucking do now, we watching with like a fucking double lens. That is what that basically means. You done fucked us up on health. You done fucked us up on housing. You done fucked us up on money. You done fucked us up on food. You done fucked us up on weight. You done fucked us up on menstruation, bitch. You done fucked our menstruations up. Damn. Mental health is all the way fucked up. Y'all done fucked so much stuff up on us. Woo. We need another reparation check just from the stress. Shit. We need a DNA reparation, motherfucker. Generational trauma is real. But anyways, I am super paranoid. Voters are like blah, 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 blah. But just like other communities, when disinformation, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Polling shows that disinformation remains a concern for most Americans. A national survey published this month by the media reform group Free Press found that 79% of adults in the U.S. worry that what they read online includes fake or false information, with the deliberate goal to confuse the poll. The poll of 3,000 people across the U.S. also found that 76% of respondents are concerned that they were reading misleading information online about the presidential election. Black Americans in particular are also disproportionately more likely to get their news from social media, the Free Press survey found. I don't. The fuck are you talking about? I go to the news, and then I go to some more news places, and then I watch the news, and then I watch other people that do the news, and then I might come up and do that news, as long as I know it's real. OSA said there is nothing new about increased disinformation and misinformation ahead to recent presidential elections. In 2016, Russia set out to interfere with the election by spreading propaganda on social media, hacking into campaigns, and probing state voter databases, according to a Senate report. In 2020, there were coordinated efforts to deter Black voters from going to the polls more systematically, including conservative activists making more than 1,000 fake robocalls to deter Detroit voters who are overwhelmingly Black from voting by mail. Today, however, OSA said the way disinformation is presented to a population with outsized political power and influence continues to be more sophisticated. Black Americans are projected to count for 14% of eligible voters in November and have a higher turnout rate than Latino voters, despite making up a lower share of the U.S. population. How the fuck do we keep getting outnumbered? It's because they keep taking us down in the streets. I answer my own damn question. Recent outreach to black voters by Biden and former president and current convict Donald Trump is evidence of an emphasis on capturing the demographic. Fuck you. That's not the president. He's a convict. He's a convicted felon. That's what he is. He is a civilian right now. I don't know how the hell he has so much fucking power. This dude has no fucking power technically, but y'all give it to him. Anyways, the latest NBC News poll found that 2 in black voters ages 18 to 49 support Biden, as well as 88% of older voters. Trump, meanwhile, has garnered support from 1 in 4 young black voters ahead of this year's election and 6% of older black voters, according to NBC News poll, in an election in which even minor changes in voting patterns in the battleground states could decide the race. Cyber hacking is a rampant. Hold on, let me get that up there. Cyber hacking is rampant rise and it's horrible. They have been doing it. Car dealership in Baton Rouge. I wouldn't put it. Man, I told you he's going to be a convicted ex-president to get voted back into office. I told you I'm getting the hell out of this country if that happens. I am getting the fuck out of here because I already know if people don't open their damn eyes up, we fucked. I'm telling you, we need to get the fuck out of this country if he wins because he coming for every fucking minority group, even though technically we're not the minority. And that kid right there, I really want to kick him in the ass. He's close by, too. I can find him. A comparison in 2020, no less than 78% of black voters who chose Biden, according to an exit polling data. But not all experts believe in disinformation efforts have substantial influence now or will have it in the future. Let me explain it again. Okay? Inflation is not because of the president. It is because of finances, you dumbasses. For example, continuous stimulus. They're going to find a way to get that money back, which results in money going up. Because when we got money, they don't like it. I'm just letting you know. So y'all need to study and you need to listen to different sources. Just because the motherfucker is old, which you already know how I feel. I wish all you old motherfuckers would retire, real talk. Because, I mean, if you were alive to go see, if you could take the day off to see MLK or Malcolm X, okay, your ass need to be retired now. If you actually could ask off from work, PTO, you too old to be in office. Take your ass somewhere and let the young people make the plans because a lot of this shit ain't making sense. But please let the same ones, because these damn social justice warriors have lost their ever-loving mind. Ever-loving. Let me see. What happened? Girl, how do you understand people in Baton Rouge? I was told, and living in Lake Charles, that Baton Rouge people and Lafayette people and another, I can't figure out what they are. That the place it starts with a W. Them motherfuckers, you cannot understand their accent. I'm from a country town called Clinton. I remember, I've heard of Clinton. I have heard of Clinton. I am not a Louisiana native, but I have lived there half my freaking life. And apparently I cannot get rid of this freaking weird ass pseudo accent. And I cannot seem to get rid of the sensibilities that I have gained from Southern life. But technically, I am a Bostonian. Born and raised half my life. So don't leave me out. I feel left out here. The what you call it are congregating. Louisianians are congregating, and I feel left out. So don't forget me. I'm an honorary. Anyways, here's my commercial. Because I keep forgetting to tell people to do this.
It's just me and a fan. It's just me and a fan. It's just me and a fan. It's just me and a. It's just me and a fan. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and a fan. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours, it's some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So, give me a second here. Alabama town's first black mayor. Where's Bougie when you need her? who had been locked out of the office to return under proposed settlement. I think he's finally getting justice. That's all I can say. I'm not sure if this is fuckery anymore. We're past most of the fuckery. I'm just letting you know. So in New Bern, Alabama, the first the first black mayor of a small Alabama town who said white officials locked him out of the town hall. That is just embarrassing. Oh my God, that poor man. Oh, poor baby. Will return to the role under the terms of a proposed settlement agreement. Why would you want to be in that town? Oh my God. How did he get voted in when they locked his ass out? Whoop their asses, please. There's so many questions. Patrick Braxton will be recognized as the lawful mayor of the town of New Bern under the terms of a proposed agreement to settle a lawsuit between Braxton and the town. First black mayor got arrested for stealing money, got out of jail, and still mayor. I'm so sorry. That's a hot mess right there. I am so sorry. Why is it always got to be us to embarrass us? I don't know. But girl, I am so sorry for you. So sorry. Where was I? The settlement was filed Friday, and if approved by the U.S. District Judge Christy K. Du Bois will end the long-running dispute over control of the town government, pave the way for Braxton to take over as the town's first black mayor, and allow the seating of a new city council. Or you could just go in there and whoop those motherfuckers' asses, kick them out, and fire them. You could do that too. I'm just saying. How you get locked out your damn workplace? I hope he got paid. I'm pleased with the outcome and the community is pleased. I think they are more pleased that they can voice their opinion and vote, Braxton 57 said Monday. Girl, that's desperate. That's not happy. That's desperation right there. God dang. Well, Marion Barry, we really can't talk. Marion Barry, that motherfucker. I did not know he knew Martin Luther King. Oh, Lord. Marion Barry. You don't have to feel ashamed or nothing. Marion Barry. How the fuck he still win? New Bern, a tiny town of 133 people about 40 miles west of Selma. Whoa, that's already a red flag. Has a mayor council government, but has not held elections for 6 decades. Woo! 6 decades? Instead, town officials were hand-me-down positions, with the mayor appointing a successor and the successor appointing a council members, according to the lawsuit filed by Braxton and others. So y'all had a system set up for yourselves, you greedy bastards. That practice resulted in an overwhelmingly white government in a town where black residents outnumbered. How you do that? Bitch, let me know I'm in a town full of black people and it's just white folks ruling me. Fuck you, I'd have moved. How about you all move to town and leave their ass with that area? How about that? They can't control nobody if y'all leave. I'm just saying. Move to town, leave their ass. That's all you got to do. And then how you gonna let 2-1? Somebody should have got in that damn town hall and kicked them white people's asses. I'm not saying race war. I'm just saying if they lock the damn mayor out, go in there and whoop their ass. You could be white and go in there and whoop their ass. I don't give a shit. Just whoop their ass. Anyways, Braxton, a black volunteer firefighter in 2020, qualified to run for a nonpartisan position of a mayor. Since he was the only person to run, he became the town's mayor-elect. He appointed a town council as other mayors have done, but Braxton said he faced a series of obstacles when trying to take office. Yes, we do, Beverly. This crap don't make no sense. Like I said, I need a separate reparations from my mother for whooping my ass to teach me accountability, because accountability apparently does not matter in this world. Look who the hell is running for office. That's all I gotta say. Braxton and others alleged in a lawsuit against New Bern that town officials conspired to prevent the first black mayor from exercising the duties and powers of his new job and to thwart the town's first majority black council from being seated. They said the locks were changed on the town hall and officials refused to give Braxton access to town bank accounts. Bitch! Oh! The lawsuit alleged the outgoing council held a secret meeting to set up a special election and fraudulently reappointed themselves on the town council. Town officials had denied wrongdoing before agreeing to settle the case. The defendants maintained in the court filing that Braxton claimed to be mayor was invalid and the special election was proper. You're still gonna, I guess my mayor's been. Oh yeah, that Tiffany lady is a hot mess. Hey Jim, where you been? I did not mean to. Hey, where the hell are y'all coming from? Hey, okay, y'all. If you are in Central Time, I start at 6:30. But if you just getting here, welcome. I enjoy your time, and you probably in the right time because you missed most of the fuckery. We still got fuckery, but you missed most of the dark fuckery. Most, not all, most. I struggled this week. Anyways, where was I? Under the new terms of proposed settlement, Braxton will return as the town's motherfucker. You misspelled mayor. That's major. Oh, NBC, hire me. And will be immediately granted to access to town hall. So basically, dude is a black mayor, first black mayor of a town in fucking Alabama, and the fucking white council, which has basically set up a nice cushy system for them where they just pass it on down. They locked this man out of the damn city hall, and they made sure this man couldn't get no money. What the fuck? And the city is mostly black, 2-1. Make it make sense. The New Bern City Council, even the name is country. The New Bern City Council position will be filled either by appointment or special election. Braxton will submit names for Alabama Governor Kay Ivey, a Republican, to appoint. If the appointments are not made, a special election will be held to fill the positions. Long day today. No, girl, I understand. I'm just picking. I'm happy anybody shows up. I figured people would show up in the rewatch. That's what I figured. Anyway, the town will hold municipal elections in 2025. The NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund, which represents Braxton and his council appointees, declined to comment. An email sent to the lawyer representing the defendant in the lawsuit was not immediately returned. Y'all some ignorant bastards, and this is proof that motherfuckers get power drunk. You get drunk on power. How you really? How long did you think that was gonna work? Y'all just passing the buck, bitch, please. Anyways, one more fuckery, and then we got health news. Woohoo! But before I do, I don't remember when I played my light commercial, so I'm gonna play it again. Here we go, because I forgot.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So, the what you call it, the Karens are still out, and they are very strong, and they are getting sneakier. The beef sector, we call them replay gang and bush babies. Oh, bush babies. I used to think my mom called me an African bush woolly. I still don't know what the hell that is, but she said no, I called you buckwheat. I had a lot of hair. But anyways, so San Diego Karen calls police on black woman for feeding the homeless. Their response will surprise you. This is better news, so I'm not that pissed off. It's actually, we're in the portion with, that's what you get. So this is the best I could do for good news. So I'm struggling. I'm sorry. It was a fucked up week. This was reported today. I feel sorry for any good people named Karen. I really am sorry. One thing we know about Karens is that they will get angry at you even if you're doing a noble thing. Real talk. Now, because I'm in San Diego right now. Girl, let me go ahead and pull this picture up, and don't mess with this woman if you see her, because her hair is very, very bright red. Don't mess with that, because she'll call the police on you. I thought they were talking about no salt at one point, because no salt be helping the homeless. But thankfully it wasn't, because I had to go through this one to make sure it wasn't no salt. I was about to say, oh, hell no, they fucking with no salt? But it wasn't her. So anything, one thing we know about Karens is they will get angry at you even if you're doing a noble thing. Just look at this white woman in San Diego who called the authorities on a black woman who was hosting a Feed the Homeless event. Right. In a video posted by to Twitter, I'm not saying this. It sounds wrong. I feel dirty. By Shirley Raines, a black woman she's seen recording a Karen whose identity remains unknown as she calls the police. Oh, you live in San Diego? I never knew. I knew you lived in California. I thought you were headed to Las Vegas. Still waiting, huh? Okay. The video begins with Rain saying this bitch want to be on her phone. She then asks, girl, why don't you want them people to eat? Why you so miserable? The Karen ignores the question. The clip then cuts to Rains talking to police officers as she continues to host her event. Rains then adds, that's her whole problem. She want to control the narrative. We could have had a conversation had you stepped to the side and waited a moment like I asked you to, but now there's no conversation to be had. She's disrespectful. Okay, now I know. Thank you for letting me know. um so anyways, she wrote, although the Karen attempts to get Rains in trouble with the authorities, it backfires on her. So this is one of the videos. Let me see if I can get it to play, because you know my internet. My mother's 5'11". I had some earrings that big. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I thought y'all could hear it because the last time I played it. Okay, basically she's having a conversation, and what I read y'all is exactly what she said. She's saying she's 5'11", and if she want to talk to her, she ain't got no problem. She a big woman. You can just come and talk to me. And the police, let me finish reading this because you just gonna love the ending. And then I got a video with audio. I made sure this one has audio of some more. That's what you get news, because I couldn't find good news, but I could get some karma news. I did find some karma news. Anyways, although the Karen attempts to get Rains in trouble with the local authorities, it backfires as they compliment that the events she's putting on for the homeless. One of the officers tells Rains, as far as I'm concerned, you have just as much right as anyone else to be here. Another officer adds, we're going to leave. You guys keep doing whatever you're doing. Fittingly, the video ends with Rains giving one of the officers ice cream as they go on their merry way. And apparently, what you were watching was her tell the police that the ice cream was handmade, and she was telling them, no, it's handmade. We handmade it. Anyways, and the Karen is left frustrated that she couldn't stop this black woman from helping homeless people in the community. As seen in the video, Rains had no problem confronting the Karen, but that's because this isn't her first rodeo. As someone who works with Beauty to the Streets, a nonprofit organization that helps marginalized groups, she has run into several people who have done things like Karen in the above video. I just want to know why. What is the reason that you got to go call the police when someone's helping someone else? Are you just that upset that someone is actually being treated fairly and all right? What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyways, I'm about to mute myself because I'm about to show y'all the video of another That's What You Fucking Get. So here we go, because I'm tired of this shit. I really am.
A tiny electronic device caused big problems for Amara Harris. It's been a roller coaster. Harris was accused of stealing a classmate's AirPods she believed were hers. When confronted, the then high school junior says she returned the AirPods to school officials. But a school resource officer at Naperville North High School still issued a $100 ticket for a theft Harris says never happened. I was angry. I was sad. I felt that I was targeted with this case. Harris refused to pay the fine, prompting nearly a 4-year legal battle.
There were more than 50 hearings.
And a 2-day trial where she won.
Lamar's issued this ticket, and by her own courage decides that she's not going to pay the ticket because she did nothing wrong. It created, I think, a tension between the city for needing now to double down and defend on a practice that is not only questionable, but we believe is illegal.
Now, Harris is taking the city of Naperville to court, filing a $20 million civil suit claiming malicious prosecution and civil rights violations.
It requires now the intervention of the courts to get the city's attention. I hope it will say to the legislature, to the governor, and to the city that we have to change how we abuse the system and use the process against the interests of our students.
The suit also names the officer who issued the ticket as a defendant. That same officer testifying during the jury trial, he had no direct evidence Harris had stolen the AirPods. In a statement, the city attorney wrote, quote, "We believe the allegations are without merit," saying in part the city is prepared to vigorously defend this lawsuit, adding the police officers relied on eyewitness statements in issuing the citation. The fact that the jury acquitted Ms. Harris does not negate the factual basis for the actions of the city and its officers. The officers named in the suit and the school district didn't respond to our requests for comment. A ProPublica investigation found Black students in Illinois were twice as likely to receive a ticket out of school compared to their white classmates. Is this a different form of racism?
That's an interesting question. The reason there's a civil rights aspect to it is that there's a disparate application of the issuance of tickets on the basis of race.
Despite everything, a moment of triumph for Harris after a taxing case. Graduating last month with a bachelor's degree from Spelman College in Atlanta.
You were always a great help.
Marla Baker witnessed the emotional toll on her daughter, who she says was an outgoing cheerleader, but now barely speaks above a whisper.
I try to
Sorry.
Green light, let's get it.
Sorry. Fuck. Sorry. Sorry.
Turning what started as
I'm sorry. Let me rewind that.
into a catalyst for change.
I was trying to type something, but my hotkeys.
A tiny electronic device. Officers named in the suit and the school district didn't respond to our requests for comment. A ProPublica investigation found Black students in Illinois were
So
twice as
sorry
likely to receive a ticket out of school compared to their white classmates. Is this a different form of racism?
That's an interesting question. The reason there's a civil rights aspect to it is that there's a disparate application of the issuance of tickets on the basis of race.
Despite everything, a moment of triumph for Harris after a taxing case. Graduating last month with a bachelor's degree from Spelman College in Atlanta.
You were always a great help.
Marla Baker witnessed the emotional toll on her daughter, who she says was an outgoing cheerleader, but now barely speaks above a whisper.
I try to hold my tears back because I know she's fighting through depression, she's fighting through anxiety, and she's getting back to that big personality, that big smile.
Turning what started as a misunderstanding into a catalyst for change.
Now I'm seeing the brighter side of it and seeing how I can help other kids and help schools.
Adrian Broaddus joining us now. Always incredible, Adrian. I love that story. To see something like that happen to a young woman like that, so incredibly smart, and be, as you said, right, this catalyst for change. So with that, now we're hearing there's this push, right, in Chicago, other places as well, to get rid of school resource officers altogether.
Yeah, you're right. There is a push. Some districts are calling for counselors instead of cops. In fact, here this week in Chicago, there was a planned vote happening with the Chicago Board of Education. This comes after the board unanimously voted to terminate its school resource officer program back in February. The board will vote on those plans, to finalize those plans, I should say, this week. And that's something that we could see happening in Chicago public schools. To be clear, not the school where Amara Harris attended, a different district, but that would go into place at the start of the next school year. So we're looking at September, and that's something we'll stay on top of.
Great reporting, Adrian. Thank you. Appreciate it.
She had pretty eyes. I just wanted to say that she had pretty eyes. But anyways, yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to say go ahead, girl, but I forgot. When I type, a lot of my hotkeys that do my songs and my openers are connected to these letters. So fuck. I got a keypad, but I thought it was gonna have its own, its own keys, but instead it has keys from my keyboard. So when I can't type, or you're gonna see a bunch of weird shit. Yeah. Oh well. So I just said all that shit when I was on mute. God dang it. Anyways, what I was trying to say is, I was trying to type "Go ahead, girl" when they said she had graduated from Spelman, but I keep forgetting that my hotkeys are attached to a lot of different things I have with my program. So when I type certain things, it hits a hotkey and something will play, like my opener. I need to stop that. But sorry about that. I really am struggling. I'll get better. But here we go. What you call it? Oh, you heard me? God dang. Okay, cool. So here we go. Freaking celebrity news.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
And I mean it. So something a little better, a little light, a little lighter is we're gonna go down the looks of Pharrell, but you know what? I changed my mind. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I'm gonna save that for the end. So we're gonna go into this weird shit here. This is just weird as fuck. I didn't expect him to come back. Will Smith. I didn't know the BET Awards were still going on. Will Smith to debut song at BET Awards in first big solo performance since Oscar's Slap. Since he slapped the taste out of Chris Rock's mouth, and the man is not happy about it. What in sassy girl is going on here? Exactly. We just about to get super sassy here. You sassy girl, you sassy. In his first major role solo performance since the slap heard round the world. I did not write that, they wrote that in blue. Will Smith will perform a new original song at the BET Awards, which will air live on the network Sunday, June 30th at 8 p.m. Real talk, I just was watching Comedy Hip Hop, and they were talking about how he done pissed off Chris Rock again with a joke from the Bad Boys movie, which I haven't watched yet, but if I do watch it, I'll probably watch it illegally. Either way. No further details about Smith's performance were announced, although sources say he is working on a new album. Why? Nobody asked for it. How come people always give you something you don't ask for? I didn't ask for this. Did y'all ask for this? I wasn't even thinking about him rapping again. I'm still disturbed by that rock video his wife did. She came out the ground. That woman ain't right. Anyways, you enjoyed it? I haven't seen it, but it's good to know that someone enjoyed it. Apparently there was a joke that pissed off I hope he clowns his wife Jada with her 304 ass. Jada scary. That's all I gotta say. Jada scared the shit out of me, and she's getting more witch-like. Like her face is getting very angular. It is terrifying. I didn't need to see someone's cheekbones like that. But I haven't seen it yet either, Queen. I'm just sitting there. Ugh. Bad Boys movie was all right. Okay. And here goes one of my hoodlum kittens. That little fucker gave up. You know you lazy. She tried to climb on the bed and just gave up halfway. Give up, little soldier. Give up. Anyways, no further details about Smith's performance were announced, although sources say he is working on the new album. The appearance follows his cameo with Columbia star J Balvin at the Coachella Festival in April, which saw him. How old is he? 60? Yes, Jada does look very witchy. I heard they got back together. I don't know. They're weird. They're weird. She's turning into a human skeleton. I agree. I very much agree. And Jada, don't come for us. This is our opinions. I already put fair use. Damn it. I see what I see. Okay. Candace looked like a pug dog, a chocolate pug dog, and you look like a skeleton, and it's scary. It's fucking scary. Anyways, they saw him in the Men in Black outfit. Oh God, why is he doing this? A UFO themed performance. Who the hell is wanting this album? Just tell me who is asking for this album, because I know damn well I didn't ask for it. Taraji P. Henson will return to host the awards, and Grammy-winning singer Usher will be honored with the Lifetime Achievement BET Award at the event. I seriously thought they canceled that shit. Other performers include Ice Spice, Sexy Red, okay, so it's just Ratchet, Lotto, Lauryn Hill will be late, and YG Marley, Tyla, she's not black, she's colored, Glorilla, hope she's not drunk, Mooney Long, don't know who that is, Shabuzi, I don't know who the hell that is, and Victoria Monet, I know her, with tenor Adele performing on the BET Amplified stage. Who the hell is that? Cardi B, Davido, Gunna, The Roots, Common, Queen Latifah, and the Jungle Brothers are also set to appear. I understand who those are. Drake leads BET Award nominees with 7 nods. Whatever. I've been stopped watching all of those awards. I've been stopped watching them because Lake Charles was in a fight with Viacom, and they took BET from us, and I'm not trying that hard to get BET, so I left it alone. I really didn't notice. I was more pissed off that I lost VH1, because I used to really love catching those old school shows that pop up every now and then, like Pop-Up Video. Oh, I miss Pop-Up Video. I'm going to go look for Pop-Up Video tonight. Go to sleep to that. I love Pop-Up Video. Anyways, from his start as a rapper to the Fresh Prince, dude, after you became the Fresh Prince, I stopped listening. Real talk, I never really listened to him because I was more interested in cartoons at that time. But yeah, I never really liked his rap, like, oh, I need that song. The only song that I actually tolerate is Summertime. Really. And he helped me, he made it easier for me to say bienvenido, because he made that damn Miami song. That's the only things that his songs have done for me, really. So I'm sorry, I was able to say bienvenido because of the Miami song, and I like the Summertime song. Those are the only ones that I take seriously. I don't know what he's about to do, but I'm not looking for it. Who asked for this album? I just want to know who asked for it. Tell the truth. If you're in the chat, just put a 1. I won't get mad at you. I didn't ask for it. I mean, if that's what you want, I understand and I respect it. But if you wanted this album, please put a 1. Put a 1 and let me know. I just want to know what the kind of person that wants this album looks like. I need a face to this. Anyways, from his start as a rapper to blah, 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 blah. From his start as a rapper to Fresh Prince to being a box office king as one of the bad boys, Will Smith is truly a global icon, and we are honored to welcome him back to grace the BET Awards stage, said Connie Orlando, EVP Specials Music Programming and Music Strategy at BET. We look forward to Will's adding to yet another defining night of the culture that is not to be missed. Will stick to acting. Exactly. Yes. It is one of his, Lord, because all the other getting jiggy with it. I'm not getting jiggy, dude. I see old white people getting jiggy. I'm done. I'm not getting jiggy, dude. No, fuck that. That's almost as bad as when my mom tried to dance reggae dance. She tried to do the butterfly and it looked like the funky chicken. Okay? I do not support people making dances. Jesus Christ. Anyways, what do you want? I hear you calling me. What you want? Sorry, one of my toddlers. They're toddlers now. I figured that out. So they're full assholes. Anyways, into more of this bull.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. So story of Tupac's crown ring That's central in Drake Kendrick Lamar's beef. Did y'all catch that pop off? And if you don't know, go check out House of Queens page, because she did report on that like the next day. Girl, I didn't even know about that pop out. I didn't know it was going to be shown. I knew about the concert, but I didn't know it was going to be shown. So y'all go check her page out. She has the video. She reported on it. Y'all need to check it out, because I didn't even think about it. And I even went to Amazon Prime and I couldn't find it. So I found out because of her. So go check that out. I saw that pop off. Phew, that was wonderful. I'm still pissed off at the Mexican dude that doesn't know what Juneteenth is about. But still, did y'all hear him when he said, "Give the ring back"? Did you hear it? Oh, that was like smooth. He snuck that in so quick. So anyways, story of Tupac's crown ring. That's essential. I hear you. What you want? So apparently somebody telling me to shut up and cat, and I'm not about to. I forgot about it, but I loved it though. That's because you was able to see it when it happened. Not all of us were. I didn't even know that they were going to show it like that. If I had, I'd have been up late at night. But anyways, who would have thought that a ring created by Tupac Shakur in 1996 would be the source of such deep contention nearly 30 years later? Damn, I feel old. However, due to the parties involved and their outward dislike of each other, it's been one of the most talked about topics in music over the past 2 months. I'm still watching the animations. Drake has essentially been waving it in the face of every hip-hop fan since he purchased the piece of jewelry in July 2023. Who the hell put it up for sale and why? That should be in a museum. In response, Kendrick Lamar has told the Toronto rapper to stop playing with Pac's legend, telling him, "Give me Tupac ring back and I might give you a little respect." Really? I can't really respect the dude that calls himself like a thug or a god and he has a fucking heart in his hair. Dude, that was stupid. What you want, Hattie? I am not a walking device. Take your little old name having self. Don't look at me like that. I know you got an old name. I gave you the old name. Shame. She threw herself off the bed. Anyways. But with everyone talking about the ring and questioning whether what the hell is a sixth god? What is a sixth god? I don't like that. This is the first time I'm hearing this shit because I really don't invest in Drake. I don't. When I heard the motherfucker was on a team drama, I was done there. I lost all respect. It's like, I'm sorry. For me to actually respect you as a real rapper, you got to come from some shit. Because I'm from that old school, don't push me. Because I feel like you have to have some oppression towards you. Because that's what the rap I was raised on. They were releasing all the damn kept in rage. Okay? You need to come from something. I don't like rappers that have no fucking I don't like rappers who have never experienced strife, okay? Because rap to me is supposed to be an expression of I went through this and I'm here. This is for the community. It's supposed to be for the culture. God dang it. I don't care about your cars. Don't care about your hoes. Jeez. Anyways, so you already know. I don't understand this six god thing. But anyways, but with everyone talking about the ring and questioning whether the six god is, I'm not calling you that stupid shit, deserves to have it. Let's dive into the origin of the historic piece. He is not an original. He steals everybody else's music. I believe it. I believe it. He is the M. Night Shyamalan of hip hop. Great. As explained in the 2020 book, because the only song I really like is the one that he basically stole from Bounce. Kiki. I don't know the song's name. All I remember is Kiki, do you love me? And then I hear, that Bounce. I love Bounce. My mama should have never took me to Louisiana. Anyways, as explained in the 2020 book, Spirit of an Outlaw, the ring was created to commemorate Shakur entering a new phase in his career after he was released from prison. Everybody was waiting for his ass. We was waiting for it. Waiting. And the creation of his company, Euthanasia Incorporated. Could you imagine? Shit, maybe I could have been connected to that shit one day. Oh, I'm an artist. Maybe I could have animated one of his goddamn music videos. Shit. Thank you, Suge. One of the first people he hired to work at his conglomerate was Yasmin Fula, a woman he considered his godmother, advisor, supporter, and manager. Pac brought her on to be an office manager and a head of business at the company. Shakur trusted Fula so much that he trusted her with the production of sought-after crown ring. While in Los Angeles, she would work with jewelers in New York to help create the ring and a euthanasia medallion. She ensured all of Pac's design requests were carried out perfectly. More from Sotheby's? Reflecting his recent affinity for Niccolo Machiavelli, which scared the shit out of a bunch of us. It was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Political manifesto, The Prince. Tupac would start going by Machiavelli after reading The Prince while incarcerated. Tupac modeled his design after the crowns of the medieval kings of Europe in an act of self-coronation, according to Fula, a celebration of survival through a tumultuous year in an oft tumultuous life. Sitting atop a diamond-encrusted gold band in the crown itself, a gold circlet studded with 3 large jewels in the entire piece. A central cabochon. Who's that? Oh, it's Hattie. Never mind. Cabochon ruby flanked by 2 paved cut diamonds atop this circlet. God dang, that's a lot of stuff. It's gaudy, okay? You saw it, but apparently everybody's mad about it. The ring also includes an inscription that reads Pac and Dada 1996, which is a reference to his engagement to Kidada Jones, according to Sotheby's. The historic piece of jewelry was brought to auction by Fuller and purchased by Drake in July 2023 for more than $1 million. You vain motherfucker. What? I'm sorry. As a broke person, I feel that a ring, does it talk? Does it shine? Does it hug you? Man, that shit better do something. It better give you all the inspiration in the world for that damn much. God dang. Blowing away the pre-sale estimate of $300,000. Dude, you just wasted money. It must be nice to be rich. Drake announced he owned the ring shortly after the auction. You bitch ass. Posting it on his Instagram story at the time. That's a bitch ass thing to do. It's gaudy. It is gaudy. It looks different in that other picture though. Real talk, it does. Let's go up here and check that out. Yeah, it's a different perspective. It looks weird from that perspective. Drake just lost $1 million on gambling over the weekend. So it's true. He's got a gambling problem. Well, Kendrick said he don't tell no lies. Who that? Can somebody please tell me why people be trying to jump on him? He is not handsome either. I've never thought Drake was good looking. Never did. But then again, I don't really like yellow dudes. But anyways, while it initially wasn't used as a way to mock Lamar, it became a source of contention after he mentioned it in the song Euphoria, rapping, somebody had told that me. That's what it says. I'm not misreading this. It literally says somebody told me that you got a ring. Oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Yeah, y'all get these goddamn lyrics right. You can't be. I told y'all to hire me. I couldn't figure out how to send my resume to y'all asses, but y'all need to hire me. Maybe this is not the best interview, but I would have caught that shit right there. Jesus. Since then, the legendary piece of get away from my feet. You got a foot fetish? So you slid off the bed? All right. Since then, the legendary piece of jewelry has been I think that cat is using my bed as a slide. You be sliding all over my bed with your goods? Ew. Since then, the legendary piece of jewelry has been a hot topic among hip-hop fans. But will Drake ever give it back? Doubtful, but we'll have to wait and see. I think somebody's going to have to whoop his ass to get it back, real talk. Somebody just going to have to jump him and get it back. That's how you're going to get it back. That's the only way you're going to get it back. That's all I got to say about that. But let's hurry up because, I'm running late. So here we go. A little bit more of I'm kicking that one out. I really don't care all that much. Let's go to Pharrell real quick, and then we're gonna go and finish the news because we still got health. So let's look at Pharrell.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Lord knows I don't. It's 18, it's 17 pictures, real talk. We just gonna look at some of them. We're not gonna talk about them. Well, you can talk about them, but I'm going straight through them because this dude, I ain't got time for it. Is that for real? No, okay, so this is his fashion version of We Are the World. I would not wear it. Nope. Here's another one. These are all his fashions. Dude, you on a whole nother level. What the hell is that? A mama purse? That's a mama purse. That is a mama purse. That is not cute. I don't like it. Moving on. I told you I'm running late now because I got to make enough time to have dinner. And her sister woke up, and that's pissing me off because she's doing something she ain't supposed to. Dude, seriously. Other colors, please. I don't like it. I don't like none of it. He should give it back to his family out of respect for Tupac. Yeah, he should. Okay, here comes another outfit right here. Like I said, I'm rushing through it because I really want to get to my news. This one's not so bad. I actually kind of like this. I could have had a little color though, real talk. But you know, I'm not a fashion student. I'm a goddamn animation one. What the hell? It's just too bad. It's too big. I don't like it. I can't do it. Pharrell been zesty and sold his soul. I believe it. His whole family kind of woo. I ain't seen the kid, but the girl, the wife is kind of strange herself, or what is it? Expressive trench coat. Girl, I don't know what to tell y'all, but apparently Slickback is back. A pimp named Slickback is back, and that is the longest trench coat. It is not right. Where are you, you little badass? Knock it off. Okay, this one's workwear jacket. I didn't like that. Not in no shorts, never. Put the fucking backpack down. What the fuck is this? Goodbye. I gotta get through these. I gotta get through them. It's like pain, but I gotta get through them. And y'all motherfuckers keep trying to show fucking Target. I don't care. That one's so-so. It's kind of retro, but please give the mama bag back. Give the mama bag back. Here we go again. Another suit, y'all. All right, that one's not so bad. Is that a bolero? What the hell is that around his neck? How tall is this man? And is that another mama purse? It's another mama purse. What is with him and the mama purses? Aviator jacket. Why? Why do you want to wear an aviator jacket? Target, you ain't getting nothing from me. No, I don't like it. No. It's a nah. It's a nah. Go away, Target. Nobody's gonna buy that shit. Go away unless you pay me. What the fuck? I don't like it just because it's real fur. I know it's real fur. I know it is. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't like wearing animal print. Oh, Lord. Yes, exactly. That's how I feel. And honestly, I just feel too hot to be seeing that shit. That ain't right. This is a track jacket. You know, Target, get off me. That looks like an animal carrier. Is he designing the bag too? Ooh, wow, this dude looks like a eunuch. He looks like a eunuch. This one's another suit. You know, some of the suits aren't that bad, but he just needs to leave the jackets alone. Where did they find this dude? He looked like such and such in the time. I forgot the dude's name. Okay. But the outfit is very nice. It's not that bad. I don't mind it. Just what's with the clutch? I did see the clutch. Suit with shorts. I hate suits with shorts. I hate sweaters with shorts. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand vests with no. What's the point of having a vest that's not just for clothing? Not what a vest coat. I don't understand that. Aren't your arms cold? Someone explained it to me and I still didn't understand it. This is shit. That's all I'm trying to say. Ooh, I gotta rush. All right, so yeah, nah. That's a nah. That's a nah. I'm gonna do a nah and a yeah. Nah. That's a nah. Maybe the guy in the back is a yeah, but that's a nah. This is also a nah, because I just get your ass out of there. You know damn well I don't like you being down there. Get your ass on. Thank you. Thank you, ignorant ass. Leather jacket. Don't like it. It looks heavy and hot. Maybe for somebody, I'd buy it for somebody, and that's it. That's it for him. Thank God I got through it. Ooh, that was fast. And now for medicine, because I got to rush.
Hard.
Hypertension is rising in Black and Indigenous pregnant people, but treatment is not. And that's it. Hell to the no. Exactly. Very exactly. Unless you're talking about me cussing out my toddlers. I got a toddler popping up on the wrong side of my desk looking up at me. Hell no. So while the maternal mortality rate has decreased after rising to alarming highs early on during the panorama, where are you? Stop fucking around. Researchers have discovered a new risk for Black pregnant people. Black women, damn it. According to a new study, hypertension, also referred to as high blood pressure among Black and Indigenous pregnant people in the United States, doubled between 2007 and 2021. I am in trouble. Shit, I'm both. Despite that sharp rise, the study also found that only 60% of those in need receive proper treatment. These findings are deeply concerning because of the high rate of U.S. maternal mortality, which is linked to the chronic hypertension in pregnancy, said study lead Stephanie Leonard, PhD and epidemiologist at Stanford University of Medicine. Not going through all that, god dang it, I'm not doing all that. So anyways, the study was supported by the National Institute of Health through a grant funding and published in the American Heart Association journal Hypertension, analyzed commercial insurance claims of 1.9 million pregnant people ranging the ages from, okay, so I still got a chance because this is from 12 to 55. Who the fuck are the 12-year-olds and who are the 55-year-olds? Why the fuck are you talking to 12-year-olds though? What the hell is a 12-year-old doing with fucking hypertension? Over a 14-year period, researchers examined cases of chronic hypertension and the rate at which physicians treated them. The NIH defines chronic hypertension or chronic high blood pressure during pregnancy as when a person's readings indicate 140 over 90 millimeters of mercury or higher before pregnancy or within the first 20 weeks of pregnancy. High blood pressure during pregnancy can cause organ damage in mothers and increase the risk of preterm birth or low birth weight for the babies. Researchers did not study the reason behind the increase among Black and Indigenous people. However, they aren't ruling out the rising maternal age and other factors striking over half of Black Americans having high blood pressure, according to the Center for the CDC. God dang it. Untreated high blood pressure can have serious consequences for both someone who's pregnant and the baby at the short term, as well as over their whole life. I got to get my blood pressure down. Nearly all complications of pregnancy can be managed, as 4 out of 5 maternal deaths are preventable. This is especially true for high blood pressure. To manage high hypertension during pregnancy, experts suggest pregnant people continually monitor blood pressure both at home and with the doctor, and take anti-hypertension medication. What you say? The new age medicine don't even want them boys and girls breastfeeding terms anymore. Damn. I had hypertension with my, oh Lord, what did you do? What did you do? What did they tell you to do? Did you get treatment? Tell me. I'm not going to go any further because it was just another paragraph that basically told you what you needed to know. But we got one more, and this one's supposed to be a little better. So let's do it.
Hard.
So, speaking of pregnancies, this Black dad doula is helping fathers through childbirth. So now we got a Black doula, a Black dad doula. So this was reported, cute baby. So he looked lost, but the baby's adorable. If asked to describe what you think a doula looks like, the first image that likely comes to mind is some sort of hippie, Erykah Badu type burning sage around your home. But more than anything, you'd probably be willing to bet it all on the fact that a person responsible for providing physical and emotional support for a mother through childbirth is a woman. Very beautiful. I had to change up my heating. Oh, good. Okay. Sometimes, for your baby, you gotta go ahead and change it up. That is a beautiful baby. Baby looks curious. What's going on? He looked lost. Like, what? Okay, let me read it right. But one Kansas City dad is on a mission to change the stereotype and empower other fathers to be trusted sources of support for their partners during that critical time. James Hogue's journey started 4 years ago as he and his wife Shanquita planned to have their son James II at home. I plan to do that. But the couple was forced to change their plans and give birth in a hospital when Shanquita was diagnosed with preeclampsia and gestational diabetes, a condition that the CDC cites as the most common pregnancy complication. Although they had to pivot from their original plan, Hogue says the training he received with the doula while preparing for their home birth helped him. He helped him be a positive source of support for his wife in the hospital, something she appreciated. Me personally, I'm getting Sister Girl to be my doula. I felt super loved and secure with him there by my side, Shinquita told People. Whatever needs I had, words, lights, music were met, and he was my advocate in the hospital. Once again, always get an advocate when you go to the hospital. Reflecting on his experience, Hogue realized that education he received could benefit other fathers, particularly as Black women are 3 times more likely to unalive from pregnancy-related complications than white women, according to the CDC. I had a midwife, but things changed. The staggering statistics drove. Okay, wait, I read that. Knowing how difficult it was for Black women in particular, and the disparities are clear. I wanted fathers who are well informed so they can be their first line of defense. He told People. I knew we needed to step up and be present. In 2022, James launched his nonprofit Father Assisting Mothers, an organization focused on helping and arm expectant fathers with knowledge and resources they need to help their partners through childbirth. Their Dad Doula Boot Camp is a 4-week course taught by experienced professionals that cover everything from conception to postpartum. According to Zippia.com, less than 6% of certified doulas in the United States are men, and less than 10% are Black. But Hogue is passionate about his mission to improve pregnancy outcomes for Black families across the country. My daughter had a midwife also, but that's been 14 years ago. Which one is older, a doula or a midwife? And what's the difference? I know I asked that before and someone told me, but I certainly forgot again. Y'all type that up for me if you do know. And before we get into this next one, I want to go ahead and ask y'all to please pray for me. This morning, I started my car and my brake alarm was going off. My brakes do work so far, but it's still going off. I went and tried to figure out what was going on. They were telling me either I got bad brake pads or I got a leak in my brake fluid. I went and got some brake fluid because they're telling me it's going to cost me $100 just to check if there's a leak. Never mind, the pads cost $10. Just to check is $100. And I need an appointment. So I'm checking with the people that usually check my inspection sticker, and I'm going Friday. So please pray for me that I can get to and from work for the next 2 days because I just don't have the time to call off. So please, like I said, pray for me that I get through and I get my my car into the shop because I get paid that day too, so I'll be able to pay for it as well. Thank you so much for the prayer. So let's do my light commercial, and then we're gonna do the last part, which is weird news. Here we go.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours, it's some hours till we packed out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to be careful. That's why I took the long way to work this evening to get it checked. My brakes are so far, I don't hear no grinding, no squeaking, nothing, but they're saying maybe my brakes are low. I don't know what the problem is. I put a little brake fluid in. The alarm didn't go off. I drove home around the corner, and maybe tomorrow won't be there because I didn't hear this alarm until this morning. It didn't give me no warnings or nothing on my way home. So throughout the night, I don't know what the hell happened to my brake pads. But like I said, please do pray for me. I'm gonna be praying for myself. I'm learning from, sister girl to tend my garden, tend my ground. Because as they say, the faith of a mustard seed. And I think what I've been doing is putting my mustard seed in the ground, but I haven't been watering it. All I've been doing is staring. So thank you so much. And like I said, I got to make it through. This is the struggle of people, the regular people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got to wait. I'm living I'm struggling. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I'm trying to get the word out. I don't do this for the money because I don't get money from this, really. I do appreciate your support. I'm not asking. I'm just saying, yes, I want to talk to y'all about that. I'm just saying that just pray for me. I'm gonna work this out. I got it. Don't think I'm asking for nothing. I got it. I'm just asking for prayers. That's all. The difference. Oh, good. There's a difference. I'm gonna tell you about it. Let me give you a tell about it. I just wanted to say that before I went on. The difference is a midwife is a healthcare provider, and a doula is more of a childbirth coach. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. The last time someone gave me more of a detailed one and went flew over my head. But anyways, here we go. After this, I'm gonna do the going out because it's 8:40. I still gotta take a shower and go to bed. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying not to be irresponsible. That damn ding 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 is driving me crazy, but I turn my radio up. But I'm doing the best I can. Once I get paid, I'm gonna go do it. Anyways, so truck spills 8 tons of avocados on California highway. That was today. I'm just saying. I mean, if you know where to go, House of Queens, you might find a box. This was in San Mateo. Okay, so traffic was snarled for several hours on a California highway when a truck overturned and spilled its load of avocados in the road. The California Highway Patrol Redwood City office said a truck carrying 8 tons of avocados overturned on Highway 101 in San Mateo and spilled its load of superfood onto the northbound lanes just before 4 a.m. The crash involved 2 other vehicles, but no serious injuries were reported. The CHP said it took several hours to upright the truck and clear the avocados out of the roadway. All lanes of traffic were reopened just after 9:30 a.m., the CHP said. That is that news. And also, I was going to report another story, but I do want to warn you since I didn't report it. If you live in Missouri, there is an alligator out there. It is on the loose. Be careful. There's an alligator on the loose in Missouri. Good luck. I don't know where. Go look it up yourself if you're curious. I'm just letting you know. There's a goddamn walking purse and shoes with an appetite in your area. And that's it for tonight. I went over a little. There was a lot of fuckery. And I mean, if y'all missed it, do the playback. I'm going to be cutting this up as I was suggested by Sister Girl's daughter, who has helped me a great deal. Yes, free avocados. Girl, I be wanting to be there. I just want to get the free stuff real quick, but I'm never there. I'm calling an early night also because I'm tired. Pray you're beautiful. Thank you so much. This is not an early night for me, honestly. I'm already in bed around this time, trying to get cozy because I get up at 5 in the morning. But anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all. And like I said, just put me in your prayers that I get to Friday in one piece so I can get this situation happened. I already contacted the people. They said, come on in. And that's what I'm going to do. But I got to wait. So good night, y'all. Blessings. And here's my outro. I'm muting now. I came today. Oh, I always got gold. Laying house to stay home with my soul. All the road I can't say. No, I always gotta go. Laying house to stay home with my soul. All the road.